Hi friends, welcome back to Alice Playworld, bringing you some more Heroes of the Storm. Today we are going to be playing with Nova, who, full disclosure, is a stealth assassin, which is the exact opposite of what I like to do. So this should be fun. Let's get it on.
Locked and loaded.
Alright, it looks like we're going to be playing the Haunted Mines map. Enemy team, Zagara, Tacitor, Illidan, Asmodon, Vala. Friendly team, Nova, Raynor, Asmodon, Zeratul, and Noob Arak. Okay, so there's two ways you can build Nova. Two ways that I prefer to build Nova. Normally, if you have a lot of burst damage, which we sort of do, but not really. If we had someone different than Asmodon, maybe Nazebo, or someone like that, and maybe a different person than Raynor, then you can set her up to be like a slow, stun type of supporty assassin. But we're going to go for full-on damage in the bushes, killing people up. So, we're going to pick up Psy Rangefinder because snipe range and lowers cooldown. That way we can just start popping people up and doing some damage. The Haunted Mines map is a decent enough map, not my favorite to play Nova in, because Nova, being a stealth assassin, the main thing she has that she needs to do is positioning. You have to make sure you're in the right spot at the right time, and this is sort of a small map, which makes it a little difficult. You want to be caught on off of enemy lines. I don't know if anyone's here, so I'm just going to engage in this guy and just scare him up a little bit. Hide in the bushes, make sure I go back into stealth. Well, I get popped by Tacitor right there because he actually hard counters me pretty well. His D ability reveals everybody in an area, so you can just pop that and he'll be seeing exactly where I am. Same thing with the other Asmodon. If he was paying attention, he could have probably thrown a little fireball there and gotten me. Apparently we have an AFK guy, which is not a good time. He's not even a bot. Can't make him follow me, so that's regrettable. But we're going to make do. We're going to make do with that, and we're not going to freak out. We're not going to stress out. We're just going to poke Vala there. And normally what you want to do in this map is actually, you have their golems in the bottom lane, our golems in the top lane. You want to push the lane that your golem's on so you can, you know, be, like if you don't get as many skulls, you'll be a little bit assisted and you can just keep going down. But it looks like our team doesn't want to do that. We do have a Noob Arak on the bottom. Zeratul probably should be roaming. That should I, since we're the stealthies. So we can do some damage there. But I get a little tapped, so I want to back out, get some healing will action, and stay here. I can't really do much else to help my buddy here. I want to try to sneak behind here and see if I can get some damage on Vala. She dares to come back out. Try to jump on her at the last second. There she is. Gonna do that. Gonna hurt her. Do a snipe, and we're gonna pick up the kill, no problem. As you can see, Nova really strong if you catch somebody out of position. If you catch somebody, basically it's an ambush character. That's what you want to do. It's exactly what I did there is what you want to do. So it looks like we're gonna be going mines on top since we have Asmodon here. As always, remember the middle camps are the ones that are gonna give you the most skulls. However, me being a stealthy, I'm gonna pick up these camps right here. Waiting till my team gets here because I don't want to get caught out of position. It looks like we do have a battle going on down there between Zeratul, Asmodon, and Zagara. I'm gonna clean up these camps and I'm gonna make my way down there. At this point, I don't know if I should be helping my team or gathering skulls. I honestly believe that gathering skulls is important. Next time we're gonna pick up is gathering power. We're gonna come in here and steal some of these skulls for this guy, and probably die now. Yeah. I gathered some skulls. At least we have 42, so even if they grab the golem, we're going to be sort of even though I did die. Which is regrettable, because the ability we just got, basically, every time I kill a hero, I get some increased ability power. So, try to not die from now on. It's going to be my objective. It looks like a Nova Rag having a good... Actually, he's doing a really good job of surviving there, but he's probably going to die. I'm going to try to make my way in here and try to support him a little bit. Really, really good job in Iraq. Really good try to stay alive. That was good.
Loud and clear.
I want to see if I can cut Illidan off on this side. We're going to slow him down. We're going to snipe him, and we're going to pick up the killer, no problem. Again, ambush. If you find a weak person, that's what you want to do with Nova. You find somebody who looks like they've had a hard day, somebody who doesn't look like they're, you know, doing really well. You want to jump on that person immediately. They're going to head away out of the mine since they got the golem. They got the last little bit of the skulls. I think I saw something weird going on there, but I'm going to make my way over here and help an Uber Rag clear these guys. With the very little damage that I do. That's the thing with Nova. You feel a little helpless in the jungle or in the lane. There's not much you feel you can do other than spending really expensive ability power, you know, mana, to shoot people. But I am going to try to add a little bit of DPS better than nothing. Make my way over there, scare Tassadar a little bit, maybe back on out. I don't want to be part of this engagement right there. I'm going to wait till Zeratul makes his way here. And we're going to go and try to pick up some damage on Tassadar. And he's going to go ahead and stealth out of there. Which is fine. Don't ever want to engage too much there. They do have 58 Skull Golems, so I'm going to say that I'm going to go down there and try to help out with a D. And more than that, I'm just trying to see if they push with their Golem, see if I can get a gank, a kill somewhere. Try to assist here. We do have Zagara back there, so let's get in position. Gonna slow her, do some damage, but Illidan's going to jump on there. And we want to make sure we're on the other side of that wall at this point, because Illidan is going to ruin my day if he catches me out of stealth. Make sure we move out of those AoEs. Next time we're going to pick up this one. A little bit of a controversial decision. Most people are going to tell you to pick anti-armor shells, which makes you attack slower, but it makes you do more damage, which is a really good thing for jumping people, because your first auto attack will hit for almost double, I believe, or double. But I'm going to go ahead and pick up one in the chamber, which empowers my ability, my attack after I use an ability. It'll hit stronger. And that'll allow me to do a little bit of burst without losing the DPS, because I feel like our team needs to do more damage per second. We have decent enough burst, but if I have to wait too long, you see the guy there asking me, can they snipe or something, so they back up. I've been trying to do both. The problem is nobody was doing damage to that golem. Again, I'm not the best Nova player, so I'm going to take that as constructive criticism. Maybe I should be doing a little bit more poking than I've been doing. See if we can pick up a kill here. Anilla, no problem. We do lose Raynor. And now we got to back on out. Gonna do some damage there on Zagara, but I'm completely out of mana. Not much I can do here to help anymore, other than maybe put a couple damages there and poke a little bit. But that's quite alright. Let's put back on out of here. Let's go get some mana back up. Maybe we can do something a little bit more exciting now that Raynor's heading over this way. We do have the team managed to push all the way to their fort, which is good because our Golem didn't do that great. So if we can get some damage, that'd be great. There you see Vala spinning to winning, doing a lot of damage, but Anubarak not really fazed by it. Who I'm a little surprised. This is a really good Anubarak player, I feel. Normally when I see Anubarak players, they get rolled pretty hardly, but this guy's been managing to actually do some really pretty good damage. So do a couple damage there. No, let's not waste too much mana. I'm gonna head my way back up there and cover these dudes as they attempt to kill the camp. Alright, let's jump on this guy right here. Do as much damage as we can. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to go for the kill, but if Illidan wants to stay and trade, we can do that as well. So let's not overextend ourselves though. We do have Tassar there who puts on a wall. I don't know which way he went. He went downstairs. Gonna get the slow, the snipe, and get the damage kill there. Let's get our decoy out. If I can get one more hit on this dude, it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. And we get the pinning shot. The pinning shot! Is it gonna happen? We don't want to go over the tower. Sadly, though, it was a good attempt, but we do not want to dive the tower. Is there any sippy cups left? Yeah, it looks like there's a sippy cup up top. I'm gonna go there really quick before mines. We're going to pick up a heroic ability, triple tap. It's really, really powerful. Basically, if it's going to lock onto a target, it has an exceedingly long range, so if the target tries to walk away, that's fine. We can just chase. And it's going to shoot 3 bolts, 3 really powerful bolts of damage. And, and we're lagging there a little bit. And if all 3 of them make it, you're pretty much guaranteed to get a kill on a squishy guy if he has any sort of damage beforehand. However, the enemy team can get in the line of that little... It'll be like a solid blue line. If you get in the middle, you can interrupt the bolts, and you can save your teammates. So it's all about positioning, all about gathering people in a way that they can't run. They can block it with, I believe, only enemy heroes and forts and structures. So if you can gather them in, if you can get an angle in a way where they will have to run back, really way back, you pretty much guaranteed a kill. Excuse me there while I take a little bit of drink of water, and we see if we can get back in here. Man, the servers have been really bad today. It's been a nightmare. I don't know what's going on here, and I'm probably going to die there. Yeah, I definitely died. I'll see what's going on here. And our teammates, 37 skulls, so we didn't really do good. Raynor falling back there, everybody recalling. Regrettably, I couldn't do anything to help there because I was, as you know, not there. It looks like Zeratul's are going to get picked out of position. Illidan going to chase him and not going to let him get away. That's going to be another kill, and now we're in a bit of a pickle. A bit of a pickle, not the best spot we want to be in, but See if we can make a comeback. We're not too far behind on level, so we should be able to do something, or at least try to do something, right? There's no need to be negative, no need to like despair. We're just gonna do as much damage as we can. As you can see, now I can do abilities, and then at least I put a little bit more damage on this guy. If I had picked the anti-armor shells, you'd be hitting for like 600, I believe, but the auto attack speed is brutally slow. So just trying to add as much damage. Next talent we're gonna pick up is Headshot. Reduces cooldowns when you kill heroes. Hopefully we can start getting some kills, so that can be a little bit more of use to us. And normally what I try to do with this build is I try to time my auto attack, so like I won't use an ability until right after I auto attack. So it'll shoot, and then I'll use the ability, and then my next one will be empowered, and then you can stack them. Let me go in here and get this 50 up. I took a couple AoE hits there unnecessarily, mostly because I was trying to focus on the auto attack. And so what I was saying, I didn't want to be seen as a, I didn't want to be like, no, this is what I'm trying to do, and completely fail miserably. Let's go up here, see if we can help on the team fight that's about to ensue. But I'm gonna put a decoy there. See if I can. See, we did catch Illidan out of position there a little bit. We scared the crap out of him. But you got a triple tap here in Tassadar. Oh, and he disappeared. I forgot he could do that. I forgot he could do that. We do get Illidan again out of position. We hopefully can kill him. Hopefully can kill him. We do hit him, but he gets away. And now we're a little bit out of mana. So I'm going to go ahead and scout forward. I'm going to go down here and grab this vision for my team. Maybe mount up and see what we can do. We should probably be trying to pick up these merc camps. That'd probably be a good idea. As you can see, Zagara doing a really good job of having vision everywhere. So she knows exactly what we're doing right now because she has creep down. This is what a good Zagara player ought to be doing. And they can make moves accordingly. I'm going to go back here and back on out so I can get some mana back. Meanwhile, Zeratul and Asmodon getting caught out of position. Zeratul does a good job of getting one of them off of him, but he is going to get picked out. And our Asmodon is going to back away, no problem. We should try to stick together at this point. We have 30 seconds on the mine. We really need to make that next mine push a strong one. We want to make sure that our golem is at the very least on par with theirs, preferably stronger, since we're at their fort, they're at our keep. So we want to make sure we push that, since we're probably gonna have to defend no matter what. Oh, it does look like Tassadar gets away there. He's gonna do that little vision thing to try to make sure he sees me. I'm gonna put down a decoy to at least pretend like I'm trying to be slightly different. I'm gonna go inside the mines right now and try to get away. It looks like Asmodon chasing Zagara there. I'm gonna pick up these skulls. He's gonna get caught in the maw. I'm gonna go ahead and never mind. I'm gonna back out because Illidan's there, and I don't want to be too crazy. I'm gonna stick with Anubarak here and see if I can get a kill on that there Zagara. We are gonna pick up the kill there, and we're gonna triple tap on Illidan, and we're gonna pick up the kill there again. No problem, but we only have 11 skulls, so that was really heroic, and that looked really neat. But we gotta make sure we pick up some skulls, because if they get the rest of these, that was all for nothing. And that would be really regrettable. Make sure we pick up some skulls here. Get straight ahead to that bottom camp. It looks like Asmodon's there. We're going to pin shot him. Shoot him as much as we can. Make sure we don't waste that snipe on the little critter. Putting a decoy there just so I can keep some vision on. Just keep going. Keep pinning him. And we are going to pick up the kill there as well. And now we are in a little bit of a precarious situation. I feel like we should back on out of here. Yeah, let's go bottom. Let's go towards where Jimmy Rayner is going to be reinforcing us. The next talent we're going to be picking up is snipe pierces through enemies and cooldown is reduced. That way, if we have, like what happened there, we have an NPC in the way, we can just go ahead and shoot anyway, and we'll get the hit on that target. Oh, Zeratul being really ballsy there. And now we have Vala. Luckily, Tassadar almost made her get caught there out of position, but we're in no position to be fighting for this because we have really low health. Both our Zeratul and our Anubarak are really weak, so I want to go in here and try to see if I can let them engage. If he pops that, yeah, I am kind of boned. See if I can get that kill there on Vala. Does not look that way. Yeah, it looks like I get killed, but Raynor manages to go in there, scoop shoot it, and pick up the kill. Sadly, Tesla gets away, which is the target I wanted to pick up. But this is actually kind of good. If we can make our... If Raynor survives this, this is going to be a good spot because... yeah, he actually might be a rogue. Remember, he left at the beginning. If he had survived that, it might have been a good spot because that way Anubarak could have gone in here and helped him out. Hopefully, he can pick up the kill there on somebody. All we want is some skulls. But it's looking, you know, a little grim. Maybe we can get the kill up there on Asmodan. Excellent. Now we can kill Illidan as well. I think we should be fine. But again, remember that the important thing is the skulls. So the longer they fight and the longer they don't pick up the skulls, the longer the enemy team's going to have to respawn, get back in position, and try to, you know, fight for those skulls. We want to get at least, if we can, around 40 something, 50, maybe, hopefully. Anubarak doing a really, really good job. As you can see, a lot of hero damage. He's been all over the map. I really like this Anubarak player. He's sort of helping us deal with not the ideal comp, but maybe with a couple misplays we've had, a couple team engagements that haven't been really good. He's been the guy that's making plays for us. He's been the guy that's making this actually possible, so we might actually stand a chance. So what we need to do is pick up the rest of these skulls. You can see he's really low. I'm going to put the decoy down, see if I can have it tank a little bit, at least one swing of the damage, pick up as many skulls as we can, and head back. And everybody needs to be on defense right now. We need to make sure that we pick up that keep. Make sure he doesn't get hit by anybody. Killing the mercenary camps might be a good idea if we can do it in time, but I don't see anybody heading that way. We do have our friendly team doing a little bit of a push up top there. I don't know how good that is. And you see Anubarak there giving a good advice. If you're not in the mines, you need to cap the merc camps. That is true. You need to be doing something. If you're just sitting in lane after level 10, you might get maybe a little bit of experience, have a level. It's not going to be enough to make a difference. So you want to make sure you're always moving, always doing something. We're going to go ahead and start doing some damage here. Again, I mean, remember, try to time that so that we shoot, and then we get some extra damage from our ability that we picked up. And try to get that down. It looks like we're going to be able to pick up the golem, but we're going to lose both towers, which is a little sad. So make sure we don't stand in that. No need to take unnecessary damage. Even though, as you can see, Nova is really mana intensive if you're trying to do like sustainability. So you want to jump in and do spike damage. That's what you're good at. Not really useful for that whole, you know, sit there for a while. It looks like we do have Illidan on the top lane, followed closely by Asmodan. So I'm going to see if I can stealth here and start poking to see where they are, because we don't want to let these guys get all the way to the tower. We want to make sure we jump on them. We do have Zagara here. It looks like Anubarak is jumping in, but I am being chased pretty hard. They can see the glimmer of me when I'm stealth, and that's the thing. Oh man, if I can try to scare Vala away at least a little bit, that'll be useful, because I want Anubarak to survive. But Anubarak is going really deep, man. I literally can't do much to help him out here. I can stay back, but the problem is if I unstealth just so he can, you know, get away with that really good move there at the end, dodging that Asmodan fireball. Now our guys are going to get picked out of position, which is really bad. So I'm going to make my way over there, see if I can help out with that team fight that's about to happen, because they need to run away. They need to get out. They need to get out as fast as possible. I'm going to do some damage there on Illidan and triple tap him. Oh, so close to the kill. So close to the kill. Luckily, we do pick up the kill there. Our new wreck again with the assist. Thankfully. Let's see if we can actually jump there on Nova. Oh, let's get a pinning shot there on Asmodan if we can. Perfect. And we are going to pick up the kill there as well, turning this around. Really good job, team. As you can see, Zagara up top, playing with fire, because she's about to get cut off there by Zeratul. He can probably pick up the kill. I'm going to make my way up there to see if I can cut her off as she tries to get away. She does try that maw. It does not work too well. But he's going to pick up the kill there. No problem. I didn't even need to go there, but it was insurance in case you try to get away if he got caught in that maw. We're going to pick up our last ability, Fast Reload. Triple tap cooldown resets on hero kills. This is overpowered as hell, and I love it if you are good with it, right? A good Nova can make a huge difference. A lot of people complain when you see a really good Nova, because every time you get a kill with that ultimate, which is really powerful, it'll reset on cooldown. So imagine you just being able to keep going over and over and over again and just pick people off with that ultimate all over the place, which is what we want to do ideally. I'm going to go ahead and shoot that off, see if we can get... We're going to get a lot of skulls here. Probably not 100, but close to 100. And that's what we want to do. That's exactly what we want to do. Let's get, you know... And remember, our snipe can now penetrate, so if we can get in good position, we can get several people with one solid snipe. We also got to keep an eye out because the enemy team at this point could go for a back door, which will not kill our core necessarily, but it'll get down a couple keeps. So got to keep an eye on the mini-map if we need to head out of there. But it should be fine because we're doing so much damage to this golem. Since we're all here for the first time, we're going to be able to pick up most of these skulls. That's 100 skull golem, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, our team gets a break, which is exactly what we need so we can start this comeback. As you can see, we have also pulled way ahead on XP because of the fact that we have now finally started winning those team fights. So we're going to make our way up top and try to push with that 100 skull golem. See if we can get, at the very least, a keep. If not, if we can actually win the next team fight, we might even be able to push all the way to the core, which would be excellent. It's exactly what we want to do. I'm trying to get here in a little bit of a flanking position. I don't want to reveal myself yet. Since, again, remember, Zagara has all that vision all over this creep, so she can see exactly what we're doing. We're going to go here and try to pick up, do some damage on Tassadar. Oh, and I don't know what happened there to my graphics card. It's sort of crapped out there for a second. We're going to do there a lot of damage on Illidan. We're going to be able to pick up the kill there. No problem. We're going to do triple tap, but he's going to get in the way of the fort. Sadly, but we do pick up the kill. I'm going to triple tap Vala as well. Ooh, and she manages to get away, but that's okay. We're just trying to push her back. Let's do as much damage as we can and push them back. We're going to get the pinning shot there on Vala. Anubarak's going to go in for the kill. We're going to start chasing Zagara, doing a lot of damage. She's trying to get away, but she's not going to be able to. We're just going to head and pick up the kill. And now this golem is in full force in their base. We have a strong push going forward. You see Zeratul going back there and pick up another siege giants in the back, which are going to help push the bottom lane. But this should actually be a good game because we can actually push into the core with all these minions, do as much damage as we can to it. As you can see, that golem doing a lot of damage. He's going to be taking a lot of that damage. We need to have to worry about the core shooting at us. And even if things spawn, we can ignore them because he's going to be able to do that AoE. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's game. 32,000 damage, not too bad for a character I don't play nearly enough. I'm Al, and I'll see you next time.